Hey, I'm going to be talking about Howard Gardner. Um, he was most known for his theory of intelligence, but first I'm going to give you a little background on him. So this is Howard Gardner. He kind of looks like Mr. Moore slash creepy turtle. Yeah. And he was born July 11th, 1943 in Scranton, Pennsylvania. And he was professor of cognition and education at Harvard University, and he wrote more than 20 books, and he got married to his wife named Ellen Winter, and he actually had a child named Benjamin. We now know where Mr. V got that name from, and he was inspired by Jean Piaget, and he worked with Erik Erikson on his theories. So his most notable theory was the theory of multiple intelligences, which can be seen in this picture that I found. And basically, he said that intelligence is made up of 8 distinct abilities, each independent of one another. So you can see the 8 right here: naturalist, musical, bodily, kinesthetic, spatial, interpersonal, linguistic, and logical, mathematical. And most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but the ones that mostly are confusing are probably bodily kinesthetic. That has to do with people who know how to move their body well in space, mostly like athletes. And spatial, which is just being able to find good space. That doesn't make sense. Like, okay, well, it's like artists and stuff. They know like what things look good in space. And also, what's really confusing to me is interpersonal and intrapersonal. The way I remember it, I made a mnemonic, is interpersonal is interactions, because I get them confused. So just remember that, because interpersonal is people who are very social and they excel at making friends and they like being around people. And whereas intrapersonal are people that like focus on themselves a lot and they like to be alone and just kind of think about their own like inner body and stuff like that. Yeah, so also he's considering adding a 9th theory of intelligence to his already existing 8, and that would be existential, but he hasn't added it yet. So he believed that different forms of intelligence have different values placed on them by different cultures. For example, like Native Americans, they place a higher value on naturalistic intelligence, which is like knowing the environment. And he also thought that education should be designed to suit the abilities demonstrated separately by each child. So it shouldn't just be the same for everybody. Everyone has different strong points in their intelligence. So that's basically Howard Gardner. Just remember that he was the one who thought of the theory of multiple intelligences with 8 different categories. And you can remember this because he's a gardener. So just remember like a garden of 8 different flowers. And then each flower is like one of the categories. That's what I do. I don't know if that would help you. But yeah, that's basically Howard Gardner. All right, bye.